Hello dear fans, friends and subscribers. Welcome to the Sunday edition of the Cricket Happening Show, and I am welcoming you all to this Cricket Happening Show today with the news that Mumbai Indians are the new champions of the Indian Premier League 2015 as they defeated the Chennai Super Kings today by 41 runs, and they really made the match look pretty simple. And Chennai Super Kings innings, I would say, they really went down without a fight in the finals. And Mumbai Indians, the new champions of the Pepsi Indian Premier League 2015, and also this was their second Indian Premier League that they have won. Over here in Kolkata, at Eden Gardens in Kolkata, was absolutely bustling with activity today, and Mumbai Indians were the ones who are the victors. So I'll be talking about that match, and then as far as the England versus New Zealand were concerned, today we had the fastest century scored. I mean, let me also say that this is not the fastest test century, which was scored of 84 balls, I reckon, by Ben Stokes. So I would just say that this was the fastest century at the Lord's Cricket Ground by an English batsman, and that belonged to Ben Stokes today, as he really stroked his way to a beautiful 101 of 92 deliveries with 15 fours and 3 sixes. It also prompted the New Zealand captain Brendan McCullum to give a handshake to Ben Stokes, and I thought it was a pretty sporting on the part of Brendan McCullum, the New Zealand captain, to shake hands with Ben Stokes. And Ben Stokes, to me, definitely is an ideal Ian Botham in the making, no doubt about it. And today he was the one, and as I said, at the Lord's Cricket Ground, the record was held by Mohammad Azharuddin of India, the former Indian cricket player, and that was really grounded to the dust by Ben Stokes today, as England went on, and also Alistair Cook went on to make his 27th century, and now he is only I think it's if I'm not wrong, 39 or 40 runs shy of becoming the highest run scorer in Test history for England. And that could happen tomorrow, because Alistair Cook was unconquered today on 153 with 15 boundaries, as England closed the day on the fourth day of this first test match here against New Zealand at Lord's at 429 for 6. And Alistair Cook, well, if he tomorrow can score another 39 runs, he would be the highest scorer in English cricket history, in Test history, as he would be overtaking Graham Gooch, who actually holds the existing record. So it would be pretty interesting to see how long this England innings goes. But one thing is for sure, it would be interesting to see whether England are going to throw the challenge at New Zealand tomorrow, because they have another 4 wickets still standing, and it will be pretty interesting to note. So I think we are in for some surprises tomorrow as far as the final day at the Lord's Test is concerned. Now, the other match that happened, another exciting affair, and this was Pakistan actually winning the T20 series, but Zimbabwe has to be given due credit, as they took the match into the final over, and finally 12 runs were required. Bilawal Bhatti, keeping his cool, smoked the 6 of the very first ball, finished it off with a boundary in the 4th delivery to calm the nerves in the Pakistan camp, as Pakistan won the match by 2 wickets in the final over with 2 balls to spare, and Pakistan also won the T20 series 2-0. So I'll be talking about that. But first, I will be heading towards the Indian Premier League 2015 to talk to you about what really happened. Yes, this particular match, Mumbai Indians versus Chennai Super Kings. And Mumbai Indians, let me tell you, they put on the highest score in an Indian Premier League final of 202 for 5 of their 20 overs. The toss was won by Chennai Super Kings on a very, very good day there in Eden Gardens in Kolkata, where the crowds had really flocked in. And why not? Today was a public holiday, it was a Sunday, and why not? The crowds had really flocked to have a glimpse of the heroes, and I'm sure they definitely might have not got their full money's worth, because the match was not as exciting as a final would have been, as Mumbai Indians totally made it one-sided by winning this match by 41 runs. Mumbai Indians, well, their start was not so good today. Parthiv Patel was the first wicket to go today, and that was a freak dismissal. Du Plessis, actually, what he did is, we have heard about reverse scoops, we have heard about reverse sweeps, but today Du Plessis reverse flicked the ball as Parthiv Patel found himself out of the popping crease. I mean, his bat was not grounded, and it was a real rejoicing as far as the Chennai Super Kings were concerned, as Chennai Super Kings were concerned, as Parthiv Patel was run out for naught, and Mumbai Indians had lost their first wicket. Rohit Sharma came in, and Rohit Sharma, well, things really didn't matter a bit. The Indian captain, as you know, Kolkata Eden Gardens is something which Rohit Sharma can definitely call his home, because it has been a very happy hunting ground for him, be it any format of the game. And Rohit Sharma has scored tons of runs at Eden Gardens in Kolkata, and today he started off in right earnest by smoking Mohit Sharma for 16 runs in a single over, and then the momentum picked up for the Mumbai Indians innings as Lendl Simmons and Rohit Sharma started really leaning into the bowlers as far as the Chennai Super Kings were concerned. They didn't allow anyone to settle. Ravichandran Ashwin was taken for 21 of 2 overs, and after that he never bowled. And every bowler, in fact Ashish Nehra came in for some tap after bowling a very good first over for giving away 1 run. Mohit Sharma got clattered, and that was the time when Lendl Simmons and Rohit Sharma were really clattering a lot of boundaries. And what a partnership that was. In fact, they were going at a clip of 10 runs per over, as you would see, as they had 119 runs were raised for the second wicket between Rohit Sharma and Lendl Simmons. And finally, Rohit Sharma, after making a very quick fire 50 of 26 deliveries with 6 fours and 2 sixes, was a victim of bravo. Lendl Simmons was bowled by Smith. Dwayne Smith was called in by Mahendra Singh Dhoni to bowl, and he responded to the wicket as a Yorker, which Lendl Simmons was trying to squeeze out, while he was clean bowled by Smith for 68 of 45 balls, 8 fours and 3 sixes. And after that, this work which was done by Lendl Simmons and Rohit Sharma was further carried over by Kiran Pollard and Ambati Rayudu, who once again started really lifting the tempo, as they wanted to actually keep up that run rate. They wanted to keep up with that 10 runs run rate, because they knew the Chennai Super Kings are a very powerful team, and they had to, and it was sustained batting by the Mumbai Indians batsmen Kiran Pollard and Ambati Rayudu. Kiran Pollard taking 23 runs off a single over from Ashish Nehra by slamming him for 23 runs. I thought it was in the 18th over. And Ambati Rayudu also matching Kiran Pollard as far as aerial hitting was concerned, as he also hit 3 sixes in his knock, and that was a pretty entertaining partnership, as runs were really, I would say, cascading from the blade of Pollard and Rayudu, as the score went on from 120 for 3 in the 13th over to 191. So it's a 71 run partnership in pretty quick time, and I would say it was probably around 42 balls, and it was really, the runs were really being smoked by both Kiran Pollard and Ambati Rayudu. So Kiran Pollard making 36 of 18 balls, 2 fours and 3 sixes, and Ambati Rayudu was there till the end for the Mumbai Indians innings, as Mumbai Indians finished with the highest score in Indian Premier League finals of 202 for 5 of 20 overs, and Ambati Rayudu was not out on 36 of 24 balls with 3 fours. I'm sorry, dear fans, I seem to have some irritation in my nose. I'm still under the weather a bit, and that's the reason I'm having some irritation on my nose. I'm sorry about it. And so Mumbai Indians making 202 for 5. The bowling, if you look at it, Ashish Nehra 4 overs went for 41. Mohit Sharma 4 overs 1 for 38. Ashwin 2 overs, none for 21. I thought Mohit Sharma came back well later on. Jadeja 2 overs for 26. Negi 2 overs, none for 18. Bravo 4 overs, 2 for 36. And Smith 2 overs, no maiden, 1 for 17. As far as the Chennai Super Kings were concerned, they were given a target of 203 to chase. As I said, it was a huge target to chase in the finals, especially at Eden Gardens in Kolkata. It's a big ground, as we all know, and things were not going to be easy. They lost Michael Hussey pretty early in the innings, as he was claimed by Mitchell McLennan for 4. After that, Dwayne Smith was the highest scorer, making 57. That was the partnership which was really taking it for Chennai Super Kings, as in fact, Raina was playing in a very nice manner, and Dwayne Smith was also stroking the ball extremely well, and the score was moving around. I mean, they were definitely trying to, even though they required at a rate of 10.10 runs per over, they were still managing to keep it at 8, and that was pretty okay. And things were going on right at that time, I would say, when the score reached 88. And that was the time, once the score reached 88, this Chennai Super Kings innings totally fell away with the going away of Dwayne Smith, as Harbhajan Singh tempted him, and Dwayne Smith was out. LBW bowled Harbhajan Singh for 57 of 48 balls, 9 fours and 1 6. And Suresh Raina, who had actually hit a 6 with the bowling of Harbhajan Singh, was also a victim of the bowling of Harbhajan Singh. As Harbhajan Singh flighted a delivery, lured Suresh Raina into the stroke, and Suresh Raina missed it, and Parthiv Patel didn't make a mistake, whipped off the bails, and Raina was walking after 28. And after that, there was nothing much to really talk about, as Mahendra Singh Dhoni contributed 18 before his stumps were shattered by Malinga of 13 balls with 1 4 and 1 6. And after that, it was a mere exercise of just being there. Dwayne Bravo was dismissed by McLennan for 3. Negi was out to Malinga for 3. Du Plessis was out for 1. Jadeja couldn't do much as the run rate really spiraled. I mean, it really spiraled, and it was really getting out of control. And Jadeja was not out on 11. Mohit Sharma decided that he is going to entertain himself and the crowd by smoking 21 unbeaten runs of 7 balls with 1 4 and 2 6s of the bowling of Vinay Kumar, as Chennai Super Kings ended up with 161 for 8 on the board of 20 overs, and the match went into Mumbai Indians' grasp. As I said, Mumbai Indians winning their second Indian Premier League 2015 second Indian Premier League title. Malinga, the Mumbai Indians bowling was very good. Malinga 4 overs 2 for 25. McLennan 4 overs 3 for 25. Bowled superbly, I thought. Vinay Kumar 1 for 39. Pandya bowled 4 overs for 36. Harbhajan Singh bowling 4 overs, no maiden, 2 for 34. And Rohit Sharma was named player of the match. Shreyas Iyer was named as the emerging cricketer of the year, and why not? He has shown some sheer talent there, no doubt about it. Shreyas Iyer, who plays for Delhi Daredevils. And well, let's have a look at now from here. So the Indian Premier League is all over, and from here I am shifting the attention now to England versus New Zealand. As I said, England versus New Zealand today was the 4 days play at the Lord's Test match, and Alistair Cook and Bell, but the start was not good for England in the morning, as Bell was nipped in pretty early by Tim Southee, as I got a ball to move away from Bell, and Bell nicked it into the hands of Latham at the slips. He was gone for 29, but after that it was Alistair Cook and Joe Root. Joe Root definitely not looking in his element today. Probably there was a bit of a struggle today for Joe Root. Unfortunately, he had to really struggle for his runs. He was not really confident in himself, but then slowly started regaining confidence with the company of Alistair Cook, the English captain. As I said, Alistair Cook, the English captain, went on to make his 27th century. As I said, he remained unbeaten on 153 with 15 boundaries, batted all through the day. And Joe Root, unfortunately, once again definitely struggled initially, but slowly got his bearings right. But as he was doing that, once again Joe Root, for the second time in succession, missing upon a century, as he was out for 84 with 12 boundaries. But what but once Root was out, if you see, they had in fact, the New Zealand still were in a good position, because if you nip off 60 runs, it was only 98 runs on, and then the entry of Ben Stokes really transformed things for England, as Ben Stokes decided that he is going to display his attacking batsmanship today in full measure, and that's what he precisely did, as he started drilling the bowlers for lots of boundaries, and he was hitting also some very, very good sixes, and it was a treat to watch as Ben Stokes scored the fastest century at the Lord's Cricket Ground, when he scored 101 of 92 balls with 15 fours and 3 sixes, and the partnership which took the score from 232 to 364 between Alistair Cook and Ben Stokes was pretty entertaining, thanks to Stokes, and the contribution as far as Alistair Cook was concerned was a mere 34 runs in that partnership. So that really tells you how Ben Stokes totally dominated proceedings in that particular innings of his. And according to me, Ben Stokes, to me, I would tout him as another Ian Botham in the making. So Ben Stokes out for 101. He missed upon a century, as you would remember, but today was definitely Ben Stokes' day. He kept on stroking. Butler was out for 14, and finally, when England closed the day, the score stood at 429 for 6. Alistair Cook unconquered on 153, 15 fours, definitely eyeing to become the most prolific, the highest run getter in Test history for England, when I'm sure he would be overtaking Graham Gooch tomorrow, if at all he stays there. Moeen Ali was not out on 19, and the bowling, nothing to really talk about. Trent bowled 1 for 71, 2 wickets apiece to Southee and Henry, and 1 to Mark Craig. But one thing that I will tell is that it is going to be an interesting session tomorrow as to see whether Alistair Cook is going to declare. And as we all know, the New Zealand captain Brendan McCullum is someone who always likes to take chances. So right now England are leading by 295 runs, and I'm sure Alistair Cook would like to definitely score that 39 runs which is required to become the highest run getter in Test history for England. Once he does that, I'm sure the declaration is coming, and it will be interesting to see if a 350 runs target is set for New Zealand, how Brendan McCullum, the New Zealand captain, approaches that. And looking at the New Zealand captain, I wouldn't be surprised if Brendan McCullum takes up the gauntlet and starts charging in. And I think it's going to be very interesting to see what really happens tomorrow at the Lord's Cricket Ground on the final day. Well, from here, the last thing that I would like to cover on this Cricket Happening show is the T20 series that Pakistan won. But as I said, Zimbabwe today played very well. In fact, look at their batting. Their batting really prospered today with Hamilton, Masakaj, and especially Vusi Subanda, who is a very, very aggressive stroke maker. And unfortunately for Zimbabwe, this guy, Subanda, has not been hitting his traps. He didn't have a good World Cup, as you would remember. In fact, Vusi Subanda and Hamilton, I suppose Vusi Subanda didn't play in the World Cup, I'm sorry. So Vusi Subanda and Masakaj today combined into a very good stand as they put on 68 runs for the first wicket, with Vusi Subanda and Hamilton Masakadza playing some nice strokes. Hamilton Masakadza in particular being all the more aggressive than Subanda as they put on 68 runs for the first wicket, with Subanda contributing 46 balls, 2 fours and 1 6. Hamilton Masakadza contributing 39 of 32 balls with 4 fours and 1 6. And Zimbabwe definitely showing a lot of pluck there, with Sean Williams today promoted as one drop, really doing the job pretty well there, as he was there to contribute an unbeaten 58 towards the end, when Zimbabwe closed on a very good total of 175 for 3 of 20 overs. Sean Williams was not out 58 of 32 balls with 7 fours and 1 6. And Elton Chugumbra, the captain of the Zimbabwean cricket team, really got stuck into Mohammad Sami as he crashed in for 3 sixes in a single over. One was crashed over long on, the other went over long off, and the other one was smoked over the extra cover region. What batting from Elton Chugumbra, showing some real big hitting there to contribute 21 of 9 deliveries with 3 sixes, all of Mohammad Sami, and commentary was not out on 2 as Zimbabwe finished at 175 for 3 of their 20 overs. Anwar Ali 3 overs cost him 31. Sami going for 38 of his 4. Bilawal Bhatti 3 overs none for 31. Today 2 people made their debut today. Imad Wasim, the left arm spinner, 2 overs none for 14 for him. Afridi 4 overs 1 for 36. Shoaib Malik was the best bowler today, 4 overs no maiden 1 for 23. For Pakistan, they had to score 176 to win the T20 series. Well, they once again got an electric start from Mukhtar Ahmed. Now, Mukhtar Ahmed has really made it a habit. He has been the find of the tournament. Today, he was named the man of the series, and I think he's really the find of this tournament of the 220 series, because he got the man of the series today. He not only got the player of the match, he also got the player of the series. As today, once again, he showed his very, very good attacking batsmanship, as he collected 62 runs of 40 deliveries with 6 fours and 1 6. But then Pakistan, I thought, suddenly lost their way once Mukhtar Ahmed was out. In fact, Ahmed Shahzad was out with 44 for 1. He made 18 of 17 balls with 3 fours. Norman Anwar was making his debut. He made a good 18 of 10 balls with 2 fours and 1 6. And then suddenly the Pakistani innings really went into a tailspin. Once Mukhtar Ahmed was out with his knock on 62, the senior batsman couldn't really contribute. We saw the wickets of Shoaib Malik run out for 7. It was a beautiful bowling. In fact, Utsaya on the follow through threw down the stumps of Shoaib Malik as Shoaib Malik had left the crease. Umar Akmal really did his job, but he couldn't carry it further as he was LBW bowled Pofu for 30 of 21 balls with 1 4 and 2 6s. Shahid Afridi with in his initial entry, as soon as he came, the first ball he received from Sean Williams did go for a 6, but the very second delivery, a very, very smart Sean Williams bowling a flat delivery and a foolish length at that, and Shahid Afridi perished, getting caught by Sikandar Raza for 7 of 3 balls with 1 6. And then suddenly the pressure started building on the Pakistani innings, as even though Bilawal Bhatti, Mohammad Rizwan was out for 6, and finally when Anwar Ali was dismissed by Williams, in fact 8 wickets were down for 161, and they still required another 16 runs still for victory, and only 10 legal balls were left. We saw that Bilawal Bhatti kept his real cool over there and really decided not to go for any big hitting till the final over, which I would say it was very good common sense on the part of Bilawal Bhatti, but he really went through that over. But in the final over, he really went after Brian Vettori. He knew that the final over was there for the taking. He waited. He understood that there is only the number 10 and 11 batsmen to come, and I thought Bilawal Bhatti deserves some credit there. He really showed some good common sense, and in the final over unwinded by smoking Brian Vettori for a 6 first up of the first delivery when 12 runs were required of the final over, and then the 4th delivery was crashed for a boundary as Bilawal Bhatti calmed the nerves in the Pakistani camp there by making an unbeaten 13 of 5 balls with 1 4 and 1 6, and it was Pakistan winning the T20 series, winning the second T20 by 2 wickets, and thus Pakistan won the T20 series 2-0. But Zimbabwe definitely deserve credit for putting up a very good performance here, stretching Pakistan all the way down to the final over and making things pretty difficult for Pakistan. Pofu 4 overs no maiden 2 for 25. Vettori 3.4 overs no maiden 1 for 36. Sean Williams 4 overs 2 for 32 bowled well, did a very good all-round turn today for his team. Prosper Saya was very good, 4 overs 1 for 31. Creamer was creamed for 27 runs. Mukhtar Ahmed launching into him. Sikandar Raza 2 overs no maiden 1 for 19. And today the player of the match and player of the series went to Mukhtar Ahmed. Mukhtar Ahmed, according to me, for Pakistan is definitely the find of the series, as what one has shown Mukhtar Ahmed is that he's not a person who is afraid of belting the ball, and that's what he's been precisely doing, and probably Pakistan are seeing a good future from Mukhtar Ahmed, as he has in his first series itself he has picked up his man of the. And for Pakistan, this is a very good feeling. As I said, international cricket coming to Pakistan after a drought of 6 years, Pakistan should be very happy that they won the series 2-0, and now the attention will shift to the one-day international between Pakistan and Zimbabwe. The first one-day is starting on Tuesday. Well, dear fans and subscribers, that really brings an end to this cricket happening show of mine, which has gone for almost 25 minutes. Thanks for your company and thanks for your support as always. This is your host Ram signing off for the day. Thank you.